You are watching News 9 Sunrise with Addison Albert. This is News 9 Sunrise.
News 9 is everywhere this sunrise. Good morning, I'm Addison Albert.
And I'm Bill Phillips. Time now, 6:30 in the morning. Time to check in with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Exline with a look at your first forecast. And I'm going to go back to the weather quiz.
Okay.
Want to remind everybody that you can be a part of the weather quiz now. You can really, Addison, you know it better than me that had the explanation of how this goes. So let everyone know what we need to do.
Yes, so in the evening shows, even at midday is when it will open. There's going to be a QR code that you can scan on your screen, and you can go online to the website. You could type in WTOV9.com, or you can scan the QR code and you can now vote in the weather quiz online. You have all day to vote, and then you tune in the morning when you typically probably do to find out the answer. And then coming up in our shows on Fox 9 at 7 and 8, we are going to show you the results of the viewer votes. So how you guys did. Right. Bill and I could get it wrong, but you could get it right, and vice versa.
That's probably going to happen more often than not.
Yes, or you could get it wrong. So viewers, we'll have your results coming up in the 7 and the 8 o'clock.
And my question for Jeff was actually, how did they come up with the names for the different
They were actually named a long time ago by our Native American Indians. They came up with them. They basically...
Parents, educators, legal guardians, and more. Take a closer look at your screen. This may look like candy by the way it's packaged in bright colors, or because it squishes like our favorite gummy, but it's not.
Chief Anderson, myself, Sheriff Freddie Bella Jr. are all concerned with the marketing that you see out there. What you have is, this is primarily marijuana products, but we also came across meth and cocaine that were packaged in similar items.
The concern is that the advertising targets children.
How do you know, as an officer, that this even has drugs in it?
If you just came across the candy itself, you probably wouldn't know. This is 600 milligrams of THC. You'll see what looks like Oreos, Jolly Ranchers, Tricks. So this packaging, obviously.
And if your child is not old enough to read the packaging, they could devour the candy look-alike product and overconsume a dangerous substance.
So parents, you might see your kids eating a candy that looks like this. I remember eating this as a child too. But right here at the top, cannabis infused. Now this is also the part of the packaging that a kid could rip off. So make sure that you're paying attention to exactly what your child is eating, because many of these look like the typical candy we even used to eat. But it is not. It is different, and it could be infused with something that could endanger your child.
We also spoke with Mike Petrella, who owns Ohio Valley Natural Relief, about how legal edibles or cannabis-infused products should look.
With the state program, nothing is related to kids at all, so you're not going to see any of that stuff. It's going to be a normal, just plain old Ohio packaging, which is basically concealed. You can't really see much of it, has labeling on it, and again, nothing is related to children whatsoever.
Even if a child legally qualifies for a medical marijuana card, Petrella says they must be accompanied by a parent or guardian. We also were able to ask if any of the illegal products from the police resembled anything in his store.
We don't sell anything that looks like any of these items. So what you're seeing there is really from the black market, or if I had to guess, another state that has a recreational market.
If you have any questions about what your child is eating, be sure to ask your child questions.
Yeehaw! We are road tripping in West Virginia at Hillbilly Hot Dogs.
Hillbilly Hot Dogs in Lesage, West Virginia is known nationwide for its wild spirit and even wilder menu, but some may not know the love story behind it.
My fantastic Sonny, who I lost in July, he passed away in July, 24 years ago, 25 years ago, he brought me back here on a visit. And I absolutely fell in love with the area. And his old house is up there in the hills. And, I just said, honey, clear this land and let's build a weenie stand.
And they did just that. For 23 years, owners Sonny and Sherry worked side by side, bringing visitors from all across the country, appearing on Food Network, the Travel Channel, and sharing their love story for years to come.
This is really a work of love, because to work every day with him and be with him, and he was my oxygen. And so this means everything. And the fact that my son and daughter-in-law and my other son and soon hopefully my grandson will one day be involved, it's everything.
Now the Hillbilly Hot Dog Shop does have the Hillbilly Dog, but it also has the Snuffy Dog, the West Virginia Dog, the Buckeye Dog, the Taco Dog, the Chunks Junk Yard Dog, the Strictly Business Dog, and right here, the Nacho Dog.
And people travel far and wide just to try them.
I got the taco one, and it tastes just like a taco, but it's a hot dog. So it's amazing.
Yes, we drove 130 miles just to eat a hot dog.
It's really good. So great atmosphere and good food.
Along with the menu, the decorations are also the brainchild of Sherry's husband, Sonny. She says they wanted the stop to be more than just a restaurant. They wanted it to be an experience.
I hope that for one few minutes that they get off that road and come on in, that they can leave all the other worries, all the other troubles, everything that's bothering them or hurting them in life, and just come in and laugh.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Just, Sonny's a weenie man, he owns a weenie stand, he sells the best weenies around. We got the weenies. Sherry's his weenie wife, she adds the spices right. Hillbilly hot dog day or night. Yeehaw!
For Road Trippin', I'm Addison Elbert with News 9. Over the past few years of the COVID-19 pandemic, people all across the world have come to realize the dangers of upper respiratory illnesses. And as COVID-19 numbers are on the decline, one respiratory condition that isn't going away is asthma.
It was always one step forward and like two steps back.
Asthma is a reversible airway condition where oftentimes there's a short-lived period where the muscles are spasming and you need to decrease the swelling to get air in and out.
Dr. Khurana says he sees patients of all ages for asthma, most of which grow out of the respiratory condition.
Once they take their inhaler and their symptoms get better, typically that's short-lived and not really other times of day.
Inhalers or common medications such as albuterol, steroids, or even allergy pills decrease the body's response to an inflammatory reaction.
Specifically around this time of year, there's a lot of allergens or pollutants in the air that can cause our airways to kind of get a little irritated.
But in some cases, like Betty Brant's, she is a severe asthmatic.
And I'm going down these, like the detergent aisle, or people with strong perfume or spraying perfumes, things like that, that will affect me.
And when that happens, it kind of causes this cascade of symptoms where we start getting short of breath, chest tightness, problems getting, a feeling of deep breath in and out.
So, for Brant, it goes beyond seasonal triggers. She is a mother of 4 and a grandmother to 8. Because of her asthma, she struggles to do simple tasks like going on walks with grandkids or helping her husband with daily chores.
He struggles with it. I know he struggles with it. We were talking the other night, and that's just what he said is, I hate to hear you cough. I don't like to see you feel this way.
And it can be an expensive illness as well. Brant notes she spends over $600 a year on gas, traveling to and from the doctor. Necessary inhalers can cost upwards of $400 without insurance, and the specific Nucala shot that Brant takes for her condition is $4,000 a month. After 11 years of testing different medications and doctors, Brant says she finally feels like she has her condition under control.
It was a battle. I mean, I felt almost like depressed, tired, so tired thinking, is this what I have to live with all the time?
To stay up to date on the medical condition and to avoid unnecessary medical expenses, visit your primary care doctor. If over-the-counter drugs are no longer working, they need to know. Keeping you healthy, I'm Addison Elbert.
Thank you, Bill. We're standing just off of the intersection of State Route 7 and Stratton Heights Road, where OSHP and Jefferson County 911 have told us that a semi-truck and a dump truck have sideswiped. And this is just south of the Samus Power Plant. You can see the accident right here. And right now, in terms of traffic, northbound lanes of Route 7 at this intersection of Stratton Heights and Route 7 is closed right now. And you can see traffic moving to Stratton Heights. It's being detoured there. And then moving along through Stratton Heights Road back to northbound State Route 7 over here, and then southbound State Route 7 is being stopped and moved along one lane all the way back through to State Route 7. Now, this is currently being investigated at this time. We see crews taking pictures. Our Steubenville Fire Department is on scene, as well as, like I said, OSHP and Jefferson County 911. We are told that one person was transported to Trinity Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries right now, and there was no harmful material in either of these trucks or the semi-truck itself. Again, one person was taken to Trinity Hospital on non-life-threatening injuries, and the traffic is closed northbound on Route 7, moving one lane through Stratton Heights Road and southbound. That's all for now. Reporting in Jefferson County, Addison Elbert, News 9 Midday.